Joining me now on set is Rafael Bernal. He's a staff writer for The Hill, an American newspaper and website based here in Washington, D.C. that focuses on politics, policy, business, and international relations. Rafael, we saw a debate all day on The Hill, that vote only happening just half an hour ago. Overwhelming, no big surprise, but as Sean mentioned, this comes with this de-escalation between the U.S. and Iran. So is it really necessary?
Well, that's the thing. There's two debates mounted in this vote. There's a debate whether the Democratic resolution has any teeth. And of course, Pelosi said, literally, she said, this has teeth. McCarthy, the Republican leader, said this is part of the soapbox derby coming to Washington, which means basically saying that this is just a showboating debate resolution. And then there's Trump's allies are really talking, and they are literally talking about expanding the powers of the executive to wage war. Former White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders was on TV today saying this is the dumbest thing she's ever seen. And former Republican member of Congress, Justin Amash, responded that she's saying that the Constitution is the dumbest thing that she's ever seen. So essentially, that side of the debate over the executive's power to wage war is an interesting constitutional debate that should be taking place inside of a university probably. But the debate over this resolution, it'll be over by the time the Senate picks up its version.
Right. I mean, what can it do in real time if we were still in the middle, seeing something here between these two countries? So Sean touched on it. It still needs to go to the Senate. But really, what happens next? How do you see this playing out?
So a different version is going to go to the Senate because Senator Tim Kaine wants it to go to President Trump's desk. What the Democrats put forth today, they wouldn't go to President Trump's desk. The Senate would have to vote on it. So you're really getting into the sort of legalese. I'd have to draw you a chart but what happens now is an ongoing debate about a war that apparently and hopefully never happened, which is possibly the most Trumpian of legislative debates that we have had in the 3 years that he's been president.
We'll have to see what happens next. Non-binding, we'll have to get to what happens from here on out. I know it's still crowded there on the Hill. Rafael Bernal, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.